my channel where I talk about books, handbags, wigs, and all that good stuff and everything. I decided to do my book sale today. Yesterday was so rainy and just depressing. So we just sit around like watch television, and I decided to do it today. So books are on sale on my Pango bookstore, and actually on my SD bookstore as well. The links are www.ebay.com /str/Shawzae, SHAWZAE, books and home decor. And on my Pango bookstore, it is https semicolon pangobooks.com/bookstore/Eunice EUNICE 261247. Okay, there you have that. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the books and so forth that we do have in our bookstore. Of course, go in there and look. We do have a book for, I believe, everyone. We have so many categories and things like that. And we have lots of books, like we lock books up for your favorite authors like Jack Higgins, Terry McMillan, which I have two of her books here, and several other books. So you're getting a bargain because you're getting the books on sale, and you're getting like a couple books together for a very affordable and low price and so forth. And so yeah, I'm very 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 happy about that. Okay, the first book I'm going to be showing and talking about is Ola. It says Find Balance in an Unbalanced World. This book is for us women because women, in my opinion, has so much more to do than men do with raising a family, balancing the checkbooks and school, dinner on the table, and all kinds of other stuff, even getting kids to their activities and things like that. It's just a lot to do, and sometimes it does become overwhelming and so far. And some people, some ladies, women, are not sure how to balance that and so far. And in my opinion, if you have like a guide or someone to even talk to and so forth to help you out, then life will become less stressful and more peaceful with all the things that you have to do. And this book here is one of those books that can actually help you in that area and so forth, to help you to balance everything. So it's as I said, now it is the time to unlock the greatness within you, and finding a balance and so far will allow you to do all your things that you have to do more smoothly and everything, and even give you time for some of the things that you actually may want to do for yourself. Like take a pottery class or go to the gym, or just something that you may have wanted to do and can't do because you have so many other things to do, and you had to put that off. And that is what happened to most of us women so far. We used to always have to put things off for family and things like that. So we can learn from this book and so forth to help us out. Okay, that's one. Um, this book here, and I did pull this out and so forth. This is Raising Horses and so far. I'm not gonna bring up the topic that I was just thinking about. Raising horses and so forth. This is a guide to breeding, caring for the horses, and also giving you instructions on the facility of how to, horse to contain the horses and things like that. So if you're interested in horses breeding and caring for horses and learning what facility that you can raise horses in or have horses in, this would be a good book for those. And also too, it also may be a good book for people who are still actually raising horses and so forth. Because I'm in Florida, and there is a few people that comes on the news have issues and so forth with their horses, someone taking them, and all that. And I don't want to get into that part. But there are people that raises horses in Florida and other states as well. So and this is something that you want to get into and so forth. Then this will be a good book to help you get started. Okay, as I was saying about lotting up your favorite authors and things like that, getting 2 books for the price of one, getting a discount because these books are on sale. Terry McMillan is one of the lotted books that we're saying. So this is Terry McMillan, Waiting to Exhale, the sequel to Waiting to Exhale. This is getting to happy, and this one here is A Day Late and a Dollar Short. I like that title there, and so forth. And so we allotted these 2 books up by Terry McMillan for a Terry McMillan fan to get 2 of her books and so forth and enjoy reading. She is a great writer. She is really a great writer. Okay. All right, we do have Stephen King is a great writer for the type of books he writes, get scary stuff. And I do admit that I don't actually read Stephen King's book, but I know about them, and I do watch a lot of his movies. Movies that his books that have been turned into a movie. I do watch them. The Thing that kind of scared me. A lot of his actual movies kind of like give me pause. That's one of the reasons I don't read these books and so forth. He is a great writer. He writes about scary stuff. And this is Dreamcatcher. And this is one of his vintage book that is very popular and trending. And this one here has lost its dust cover, of course, and so forth. But one of the great things also about this book here is that this is done in large features and so forth. When a book is done in large feature, it is geared toward certain people, but of course anybody can enjoy reading a book in large features and so forth. That means the print is large. The print of the book is large and so forth and everything, which is a special feature that they do in some books and things like that, or promote and all that. And this just happened to be one of the vintage books that has that feature and so forth. And this is The Dreamcatcher by Stephen King. So this is a very valuable book here, and there is no damage to this book other than the jacket cover. Its dust jacket is missing. Stephen King is still a popular book, and a lot of his vintage or old books are valuable. Do cost quite bit of money and so far. I mean that they a little expensive. Okay. This is Harlan Coben. Hold Tight. I was able to also get another book by Harlan Coben and so forth. And I did not want to lock these books together or those books together because this book here is, according to the comments, is pretty good. This book stands on its own. It's really a great read and everything. And he's a good writer too. Mystery, suspense, thriller, and so forth, and things like that. So Hold Tight tells you that something is definitely going on. The title itself makes you want to just dive into this book and so forth to see what is going on. So he is a good writer and so forth. And I will pick up his books and so forth when I out thrifting because like I said, I do have that one other book that I can lock with some other books and so forth. But I won't be lotting this book with it because this is a standalone. Some books and so far are so valuable in its own right that it can stand alone and be sold individually. And then you do have some books that are kind of inexpensive and so far by well-known authors and so forth and things like that. Like for instance, Jack um, Jack Higgins, I'll just go ahead and mention him. Jack Higgins, okay, he is a well-known author and so forth. He's written so many books and so forth and everything, and his books are massive. So when you get a Jack Higgins book and so forth, it may not be any more than about $14, to $14, something like that. So if you can get more of the Jack Higgins books to go along with that one book and so forth, then you're better off to lock them together to get a better profit for yourself and to give your customer more value for their money and so forth. Because now they got 3 or 4 books by their favorite author, Jack Higgins, so they can read. Okay. Um, Nora Roberts is a great writer. She writes in 2 different categories. She writes mystery suspense in J.D. Robb. She is that pen. This is her pen name, J.D. Robb, and she also writes those romance books in her own name, Nora Roberts. Okay, this is one of the great books that Nora Roberts did with the J.D. Robb character and so forth. And again, this is one of those books that stand alone. It is valuable in its own right and so forth. And this is A Stranger in Death. Now, in J.D. Robb's, she has relationships in death. Um, I may eventually add this book to that and so far, but for right now, this book does stand alone. It is worth, you know, at least I think it's about $25 of on its own. And I do have a collection of J.D. Robb's books and so far. I think I have 3 and so forth, which is in this same category, which is reason why I say I probably end up adding this particular book to that and so forth. But this book does stand alone. I think it is the most recent book that she written in that category and so forth. Strangers in death, relationships in death, friendships in death, and you know, it's just several books in death and death and death. So something is going on. So it is a good book, and she is a good writer, a very good writer. Okay. This here is the Book of Virtues. This book here has many different stories, and you can tell by how thick it is and so forth and everything. And I like this book because it's a treasure of great stories and so of moral characters and so forth. Which is the reason I like this book. When I read this title and seen this book, I did absolutely want to pick it up and so forth. Because morals is what we have to live on, more value. We have to remain and keep our moral values and so forth and everything. And this is a book of virtues, great treasury of great tale of moral values and so forth. And this book has several different stories in there and so forth. And it's a good book for families, young people, young adults, and things to read and so forth and everything. And I am just happy with it. It's the book itself is in like new condition. You might hear a little tear, tiny tear right here on the jacket cover or something like that. But this is a definite book worth to get, worth to keep, worth reading. By William J. Bennett. I love it. Okay. Oh, and before I go, I do have a small haul. I meant to say that in the introduction. I do have a little small jewelry haul that I am going to be attaching to this video and so forth. The small amount of jewelry doesn't warrant a separate video, so I'm just going to attach it to this one here. Okay, so let me go on with the book. Okay, now, as you know, and as I always say, I'm a crafter. I just don't feel right unless I'm actually crafting something and everything. I have not crafted any jewelry in a long time, but I do make jewelry as well. And this is my first experience in creating journals and things like that, little memo pads and all that. But I'm happy to do that because I'm also selling these books and so forth, and I can just add these little gems right into my store and so forth. And the first little gem I'm going to show you is this little memo book right here. Now, because, and I know as a woman and so forth, when we're out and about and so forth, we sometimes talk to people, get their name, get their numbers, or write down little notes or something that we may forget, or we may not want to forget. We want to write it in here before we even get out there, so we don't forget it. And have that thought in your mind. Always check your memo pad and so forth to see what you need to pick up, what you need to do, who you need to call, blah 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 blah. So yeah, this is one of those little memo pads that you can actually just throw in your purse and so forth along with your little pen or something other, so that you can keep up with your daily grind while away from the house and things like that. Okay, and it's cute, and I did add this little jewelry trinket on here, and I used one of my wigs stretch band, stretch rubber pieces and so forth as a closure for this, and I thought this was really cute together. Now, also because sometimes we have more things to write down and everything, I did make this one here. Now, this is another memo pad, but this is like a 5 by 6 memo pad. You can see that the width is long and so forth, so that's about 6 inches there. And the reason I did that is because this can be carried in your handbag or your desktop and so forth. If you need something at your desktop, and don't be like me. Before I started making these memo pads and so forth, I write on anything, everything, stuff that I shouldn't be writing on, and I'm ashamed to say it and so forth. But when I'm at my desk and somebody calls, I have to write something down and so forth. Whatever is handy or whatever is available at the time. Sometimes I don't even see it, what I'm writing on, or pay attention to what I'm writing on, which is sometimes is the reason I end up writing on something that I shouldn't be writing on. So since I have been doing the journals and memo pads and so forth, I keep these at my desk now so that I only write in these, which is a very, very, very good thing to do. So don't be that person like me writing on important stuff that you don't need to write on, and writing on anything that's available and so forth while you're at your desk and you get that phone call or whatever. So yeah, okay. Now this one here is the nice one. This one here, because the size, you may not want to carry this in your handbag. So this definitely is basically a desktop memo pad. And as I just explained and so far, you're sitting at your desk, you're working, you get a phone call, you talking to somebody, you need to take some notes, you need to write something down and so forth. Sometimes you're searching through your papers to write a note down, trying to find a clean piece of paper on your desk. And not just to mention find a piece of paper to write it down on your desk and so forth. Then sometime when you write it down on your desk, you actually lose that paper that you written the phone number on or the message on or whatever. It gets lost and so forth. So these desktop memo pads are really, really essential and so forth for quick ideas, quick messages, quick phone number when you at your desk, you're working and you need to have something to write on and so forth. And everything that you write in this page, you can always go back in and look. You don't have to look through the paperwork that you just wrote that note on because it's going to be in here. So this is an essential to me, essential. And this here is essential for, like, on the road and all that. And this is essential for the desktop. And this is, you can carry this in your purse, essential for that. And also, too, you can carry this. This is either or, your desk or purse and so forth because of this size and so forth. But anyway, choosing one of these, I think, are very essential to your business and things like that. Keeping up with notes, phone number, messages, and things like that. And so forth. And I've done that for years. I don't know why I didn't just get a memo pad and so forth, but I just really never thought about it. And I just always write things on envelopes, other works that I done, and so forth, and things like that. And sometimes I was not even able to go back and find the message and so forth that I needed and things like that. But it happens and so forth until we get our brains together and so forth. So that is not happening now. So I got my little memo pad and so forth, and I'm very, very happy with that. So right now we're going to go ahead and get into the jewelry pieces. It's only like 6 pieces and so forth, and I just want to share these with you. They're actually not on my website yet. Yeah, so they will be probably on the website in a couple days and so forth. And I'm going to stand up and try to show these to you. This is a bracelet here, a sterling silver bracelet, and it has the little pearl right there, on there, and so forth. I'm going to take it off here, and so you can see it. So cute, so cute. And what I like about it is this chunkiness, and so far, is this chunkiness. And I think it's so cute, and all that. So, this is a sterling silver bracelet with the dangling pearl. Okay, that is that one. I'm just putting it back on the paper. I'll put it in the plastic in a minute. Okay. Um. Oh, and let me get my pad real quick so I can tell you the name of these items as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm always leaving the believe me, I always have the name and already done the comps and research on them and so far. But for some reason, I don't always gravitate to running to get the pad and so far to put these down and so forth. So right now, I'm just going through here real quick and seeing what this is. Let's see, Good Glory, Eardrops, Classical, Dangling, and so forth. Oh my. Okay. Why I didn't put this down? So yeah, for some reason this did not get added to my list. I will do that as soon as I get done. Okay, but these other ones have, I goofed on that one here and everything. These are the earrings here. Let's see. And they also do have a cute little pearl. And this is black onyx, the little pieces in there. And if you can see up close, it does have like red, blue, little Swarovski crystals in them and so forth. So, yeah, and that would be these here. And these are called, I do have that written down. These are called Fresca heart drop earrings. That's what these are called, Fresca heart drop earrings and so forth. And because each of the little things are shaped into a heart. So we have those. Yep. Okay. And I got to put the little pieces on here. So yeah, right there. Okay, put that there. Okay, let's see what the name of these are. I love these, and I tried these on, and these are so cute. These are so cute. These are so cute. So cute, so cute. I love this gold, and again, this is black onyx, and so forth with gold loops, and so forth, and gold hoops as well. Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you the name of these. Okay. These are. Let's see. These are Wooljanger, rhinestone. Okay. These are the classic gold dangling earrings with no, that's not these. Okay, these are the warm jangle women's eardrop dangling earrings, gold. Wool, I know I'm pronouncing this wrong, Jogorm. That's these earrings here. Yeah, that's these. Okay, let's sit that there. Yeah, wool. Okay, there. Okay, as I told you, I did handcraft some jewelry and so forth. Now this is one of my pieces here that I handcrafted, and this is a Swarovski a garnet bracelet. This is a garnet Swarovski bracelet, and I love this little bead right here that just sparkles all different colors and things like that. So it is absolutely cute. Okay. And this is size 8. Put that right there. Okay. And okay, gonna get to the big stuff. Okay. Rhinestone quarter. Okay. This is a Gogori wristwatch black face buckle. Let's see, Gogori. Okay, nope, that's not this. Okay, this is. Let's see. I get them mixed up, people. Okay. Okay, this is a rhinestone pointer quartz watch here, and everything. That is so pretty. And it does have the name or the brand on it right there. It's tiny. Is the reason I can't see it. But I thought I'd written this down on paper, and I'm probably just reading it wrong. And this band is sterling silver. And that is also written inside on the band. And you can see those rhinestones in the watch. You can see those rhinestones. Okay, and this is a cute, cute watch. Okay. Okay. Let me see now. Elegant quartz, go Gary. I think this is the Go Gary. Yeah, it is. Okay. Sometimes I can't read my own writing, believe it or not. This is absolutely a beautiful watch. This is a Goguri wristwatch black face buckle band with rhinestone. And that is this here. Let's see if I can. And you see the black face and the little rhinestones on the band right here, and then right there. And this is your bow band right there. So, this is such a beautiful watch right here. Okay. And we have one other thing other than this one here. Okay. This is called the Luxury Diamond Oak Quartz Men Watch with stainless steel band. And it also has rhinestone, and I'm definitely going to add that in. And also too, this watch here is not waterproof, but this one here is waterproof. I'll have to check, make sure. It'll be in the details. Because one of them is not waterproof and one of them is waterproof. But regardless and so far, it is not recommended on daily showers with these particular type watch and so forth. And this here is such a beautiful, beautiful watch. And also too, some people say that these watches can be unisex and so far. Look at that beauty on this watch and so far. Look at that. You can see the little beautiful rhinestones in the band and all around the watch and even inside the frame. Now this is waterproof as well. And here, and this is stainless steel. Stainless steel. And it, okay. And you're gonna match these two things to open it. Stainless steel. Okay. And then it snaps back in its place. Okay. And one other little thing to show or share. Let me see if I can find these and find the name on it. Okay, we got the rhinestone warts, the earring. Okay. Okay. These are little classic gold dangling earrings as well, and these have the G with the CZs in the watch. And they show you this up close. See how cute they are, and it's got the G, and then you got this here little dangling G with all the little rhinestones in it and so forth, which make this year watch really cute. I mean, these earrings really cute. Okay, so you can't really see them as good as I want you to see them on the camera and so forth and everything. And that's one of the bad things about it is trying to get a good picture of the jewelry, to get a good picture of the colors, and so that you can see the actual sparkling. You can see the Swarovski is really good. You can see the CZ is really good, and the jewelry pieces and things like that. This camera just really washes some of that color out. I need to get better with taking pictures of jewelry, which I hope to do. But I did want to share that with you while I was, doing this book sale and everything, giving you some information about the books and so far. So go and get you one of these books and so forth. Sit back and read these books and so forth. So enjoyable. Books take you on an adventure and so forth. Let's just say Paris is a place that you've always wanted to go and you don't have the money to go. And it's just, something that you just want to know about and so forth. Well, getting a book that takes you on an adventure in Paris and so forth. It's such a pleasure and so forth, and it feels that passion for going to Paris and so forth. Because once you read that book and you see all the beautiful places that you envision in your mind, you see all this and you see all that. It's just going to, feel that passion for you to go ahead and take that trip. Books take you on an adventure. I always say that and so far, and that's one of the enjoyable things about selling books and so far. And I'm a book reader as well, and I enjoy going on adventures, investigations and things like that. I'm always reading those mystery books where you got to investigate and all that so forth. So it just takes me all over the places and things like that, and I love it, and I know that you will too. All right, this is Eunice. Until next time, bye.